Finally got the car in the garage. This is gonna be like the third iteration of this whole like engine swap shit. I still haven't even started editing the second part of this. It was basically just me putting the transmission on and all that shit. Now, I'm just working on getting this paper intake manifold gasket off. A good method that I found online for anyone else that might be doing this if you only have a razor blade is to take like some carb cleaner or something and get this shit wet and then take the razor to it, and it basically comes straight off. But after I get this on, get the sensors moved to the Integra manifold over there, which I think I already have everything moved over, we can start yanking shit out of this. The first thing I want to try out, I'm cheap, right? So, oh my God, I have so much stuff. Where is it? Give me 1 second. I'm cheap, right? So I got this Harbor Freight breaker bar that was $10. And the only real reason I need it is to crack these spindle nuts off so then I can pull the axles out. So I'm gonna try and see if these bogus, this Harbor Freight, $10 Harbor Freight tool can actually take these off. If they also have an impact, but I don't know if it'll be strong enough to take these off. So I'm gonna try the breaker bar first since it's only 10 bucks. And if it breaks, well then I can just go ahead and get a replacement one. I don't know if this is at a good enough angle. One thing I will say though, a nice impact or like a small impact and then like a large impact, this shit can save you so much time. Like I think if you take off your wheels often enough, I think this tool alone makes it worth the money because it's just so instantaneous. It's so handy. Everyone needs an impact, I feel like. First order of business to get these spindle nuts off, you have to take like a really small like piece of like needle nose pliers or something and push that little lip out. Then you put the socket over it and, you know, turn it. So I ended up just being able to impact both of them off. They really weren't on here tight at all. I didn't even have to try and use the breaker bar. Just use the fucking impact. So that's cool. I got the whole car jacked up all around. Whole car's on jack stands now. Next I want to try and get I don't know if I want to go ahead and take the axles out yet. I think next I'm just going to drain all the fluids out. I think that's the next course of action. All right, so coming under the car, I just finished draining the engine oil out. Next, I'm gonna drain the transmission fluid, and then I'm gonna drain the coolant. After that, I'm gonna start working on getting the wiring harness kind of unhooked to But if you look right there, I think that's the drain hole right there. It's just like a 3/8 inch socket, and you put it in there and you turn it, and that should come right out. And on these old Hondas, they actually recommend engine oil for the transmission, or you can use Honda manual transmission, whatever you want to use, but you can use regular motor oil for the transmission, which works out because now I can just put it in this container of old engine oil and get rid of it all at once. Got the radiator out. I also went on ahead and took the battery out. It was actually really simple. You just you gotta move this one AC line out of the way, undo like the plug, and and these things that hold it in place on each side, and it slides right out. But I went on ahead and started taking the axles out on both sides. Got both of them out. They're a little mangled. But on this side it was a breeze. Like I just tapped the lower control arm with the hammer like twice and it fell straight out. This side took me like a good hour and a half total to get out, just whacking it. I freaking broke my pry bar. There's what's left of it right there. But I got it loose. I turned that bitch with a hammer. So, I mean, it is what it is. Next, I'm gonna start trying to disconnect this wiring harness and all of this other good jazz up here. I went to Lowe's, bought me a little lighty light with a head strap. And yeah, because it's dark in here, and that's a very tiny light for a very dark area. Like I can't see shit in the engine bay. So yeah, let's start on that. Y'all better not laugh at me with this shit on my head either. Hot on it, you know you want it. Oh my god.
Oh, you know some Ace games.
Is that what he's saying?
She ain't fat, bro.
Oh.
She's just a little thick.
I said she ain't black.
Brady got the hits.
Davon Productions.
So, thank you all for watching this video and making it all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. I forgot to end off after that last time lapse. So I'm just filming this now to have something to throw in there. I've been kind of slacking on uploads recently just because of life. I'm just tired a lot. But I'm gonna start working on that and getting videos out more consistently. The next video should be me finally pulling that bogus ass motor out, and I'll get that up as soon as possible. I'm currently stuck in this hurricane that's going on right now. I'm in North Carolina, so it's just started hitting us today. I'll try and show you a little bit. It hasn't gotten bad yet. It's not supposed to get really bad, if it is gonna get really bad, until tonight, overnight. So I just want to go ahead and get this video out before my power, goes out potentially. But again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. It was coming down much harder 20 minutes ago. But not too bad.